I told the government this long ago. It's a social dysfunctional problem. Moral issues.
Hey peeps, it's your girl Blessydgazadiva and welcome back to the Blessydgazadiva channel. And two topics I want to touch on today: a chocolate vendor in Tree, who many of you may be familiar with. I heard that he was scorned recently in the Dunkirk community, and you can tell me if you know him. And of course, Bounty Killer again at Andrew Holness's throat, because I tell you, he doesn't need to rest. Since him start the trouble, him need to endure the trouble. Anyway, as per usual, I want you to stick around for the stories. We're going to talk about it, and when we come back, we will get into it. We'll listen to what Bounty Killer has to say, and we will dissect it as usual.
You're not like anyone else. You find the way you are. Did you do this all yourself? A smile ignites the room. Sending us up to the time, you know it's cartel. Representing for Blessydgazadiva.
With all the state of emergency and SOE and all these things, it's not a police problem. I told the government this long ago. It's a social dysfunctional problem. Moral issue, self-value.
What now?
Oh, good.
Where are you?
No.
You don't sell everything them.
On the road, me I go now.
Big up every hustler out there, you know. Chop.
Just something I wanted to touch about people right here. This little young man, I don't know him. If you know him, just leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. I heard that he passed away. He lost his life in Dunkirk. I heard that there is a top and a bottom Dunkirk, and war infractions, him step over the quote-unquote borderline. And when him go over the borderline, me hear say I saw them calling him go look for him friend. I heard that he had mental challenges, heard that his mom has mental challenges, and also a brother that is not so well. It is just sad, the state of affairs that's going on. I heard that he's about 14, or keep me correct, he's between 14 and 16 years old. And the government, these are the sort of things that they need to be coming out and talking about and condemning. These are the sort of things the government needs to be condemning. It's so sad and pathetic. The people have nothing to do. The youths have nothing to do. And then you lock them up, give them a bigger nothing to do. So Bounty Killer took to Instagram again, people, and Bounty Killer is holding no bars. He's sick and tired, and trust me, Bounty Killer is Digicel's sponsor. If you see Bounty Killer, take it to the level you know, say Bounty Killer don't care. So Bounty Killer posted this video on his Instagram, and this is one of my favorite Bounty Killer videos. I really
With
love
all the
this
state
video.
of
Let's take
emergency
a look.
and SOE and all these things, it's not a police problem. I told the government this long ago. It's a social dysfunctional problem. Moral issues.
So after that video, Bounty Killer titled it, "Government and Society Go Deal with the Problems on a Shit System Created. I'm done talking about Jamaica's plights and issues after 3 decades. After all, I'm an entertainer, not an educator. I choose to teach people. I could say whatever the F I wish to say. If corrupted politicians, police, soldiers, pastors, lawyers, poor parenting, unemployment, poor educational system, Rambo, Scarface, Terminator, television, and social media that promotes the most negative, pornography, and violence, not facing no backlash. Why should I or fellow entertainers? I don't give a F. Cool? Una tag who and who needs to hear this? People. Bomboclad. So a few people, as always, down in Bounty Killer's comment section always have a problem, and a few of them have this to say. Take some form of responsibility as well. The system is a mess. We know that. And yes, it needs drastic change. But the gun lyrics also plays its role in the problem, and that's all we're highlighting. No one ever said dancehall artist is solely responsible for high crime rate in Jamaica. We are saying the glorification of guns and talking about killing in the music is poisoning the youth brains and causes some to act it out. I said it before, I implore the artists to study the effects of music and words to the brain. Another person responded, it's scapegoating. Go after the people, smuggling the artillery, corrupt politicians, fix the educational system, provide employment, give the youth them something to do, etc. Then these artists won't have to paint undesirable pictures via poetry. Well said, sir. So someone else said, take responsibility for your words too, artists. Your voices are very powerful. Someone else said, exactly. Take some form of responsibility. Then someone said, responsibility for what? Y'all act like artists, put a gun to your head and make y'all listen to them. Artists are not responsible for social issues, whether you all wish to think so or not. It's not in their job description at all. Their job is to entertain. You can't blame them because y'all don't know how to differentiate between entertainment and reality. Thus, the makers of Shutters or any action movie need to take responsibility for the things they depict in their movies? Hell no, they don't. Blessings. Someone else, these artists are not the parents of these kids. It's the job of a mother and father to raise a child and give them the tools they need to be good citizens. Y'all have this all way backwards. Someone else, agree, but what is music? Who listens to music? What is the message or essence in the music? Ask yourself and be honest to yourself. Music is this is someone else. Music is a very powerful tool. We can't deny that. A lot of artists just care about the money they're making and not about negativity they are imparting to the youths. Artists need to take some of the responsibility too and help to curb the society. Too often, negativity is praised in songs. I'm sure a lot of what they sing is not their real life, but a lot of youths believe and want to emulate. It's an economic problem too. If people can't find a means to provide for themselves, especially when the social gap is so clear between the rich and poor, it creates animosity and violence. And normally education is deprived from the communities that needs it most. So then people cannot learn how to come out of poverty. So it's such a hard cycle to come out of. People, I end on that note because again, and I'm saying this on this platform without any form of apology, the more I listen to Andrew's followers, the more I see why we are in this devastating case of deprivation that the country is in. The country is not just being bothered by crime. We have a lot of so-called intellects who are running around on the internet spewing garbage. We have a lot of so-called intellect that chatting rubbish. Andrew Holness's followers are silly, they are narrow-minded, but then again, he wore a Clarks and he sung some dubs and he caught them under their wings. But guess what? Vybz Kartel must be in his cell right now, reading these articles, reading the Star, reading the Gleaners, and just having a wall and a whale of a time. I know my artist is having a grand time right now because him did warn when he forwarded out and said, all you artists, all the years me a teach you no learn nothing no do dub plate. It was Vybz Kartel who forwarded out and said that, and thank God for Bounty Killer, his dad, his musical dad. He echoed his sentiments, posted several videos and said, look how long me I train them, look how long me I teach them, and them still not learn. Politicians don't want anything to do with musicians other than to use Now the government has turned over the bat with the Bought and the baby night all in one pan the musical scene. And now when you see Bounty Killer forward out and say this, I offer rate Bounty Killer, I offer love Bounty Killer, I love Bounty Killer to the max, I'm not stop love Bounty Killer to the max. He will continually be the voice of ghetto people. He will continually be a force to be reckoned with. As long as Bounty Killer is around, the government will have it coming to them. That is what I love about Bounty Killer. Anybody who wants to follow Andrew Holness and talk about this crap and Bounty Killer needs to take responsibility, the government needs to take responsibility responsibility. The artists are not responsible for social issues, and at least somebody gets it. And that is what I've been trying to say. The social, economical issues in this country has nothing to do with dancehall artists, because reggae is not being looked at or touched. Dancehall artist has nothing to do with this. This has nothing. Nobody's singing about abducting women and taking them away. I am sorry, Andrew Holness. You need to get yourself together, because it's not even a case where we know say them just a run up on a pipe, bear children and woman them a take away. No artist now sing about them something there, and that you must abduct people. So again, you're falling on deaf ears. And Andrew Holness, you're going to listen. You and your followers, build up some factories. You remember I remember back in my mother time or something like so, there used to be a factory called Free Zone. You can tell me now down below in the comment section if you're old, you remember Free Zone, because remember my mother used to tell me about Free Zone. So that was a factory. The bauxite factory, them sell out. Everything that is owned by Jamaican, them sell it out. So if you sell out all the factories in the country, what you think the youth them are going to do? Them are going to chop. And them not tap chop. All when them are 2, 12, 13, them are chop. So if you don't give them something to do, them are go chop. Go into the communities and the social centers. Build up some skill centers. Build up some youth programs. Interact with the people in the communities. And then you will try to make a change. Anyway, people, tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section. As per usual, we will have a discussion. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the notification bell. And if you've not yet smashed the like button on this video, smash the like button and send this out. I'm out.